Welcome in YouTube to the stream. We're going to be going over Ascension 20. We're going to be using a runestone start and burden cart with this extra 130 stone. Join me on this journey. So we have here burden cart, which is going to be great for our economy, and 130 stone, which is going to be a really solid start. Last time I did this exact same strategy, we were blessed with an amazing map. So we are going to go for a general collector. Or actually, should I try going for the specialization first this time? Honestly, I'm going to try something a little different this time. And we're going to go for Odin's Grace. We're going to try to specialize on round 1. Which requires some sacrifices to be made. So you have to sell off all your wheat. And I'm going to have to sell off a lot of stone. But, I mean, doing this is going to allow me to build my general collectors so quickly. And then, yeah, it's going to be interesting to see if this works out. But it's all about getting your economy going as cheaply as possible. And then you really just have to invest in damage. Like, everything on Ascension 20, every single round for the most part, you have to increase your DPS. Especially before Wave 5. And then after Wave 7... and then specifically waves 11 and 12 are really where your build gets stress tested too. So we'll build a little supply depot. And fuck, I still can't build the general collector. I really wanted to this round. Is it worth, what is 8? I'd have to sell 40 stone? Absolutely not. So this might not even work out, right? I've never tried going for specialization and then burden carts. So I'm very curious. And then for my runestone tower build, can I survive one more round without anything else? I don't remember. I have stopped playing this game as often as I used to. Okay, so yeah, I can't. So I'll just throw in a little arc tower. Okay, so there's our general collector. And because I got the specialization, no, arc towers are really strong. This is a good spot for me to eventually build a super tower. Or not really, huh? Fuck, man. So, on Ascension 20, you really want your damage to be as localized as possible because they're getting that regen from the Ascension... Man, what is that? Like 16 or 17 debuff that you get? So I meant to delete those 2 arc towers before this banner choice so that I was able to re-roll for the runestone tower banners that I'm going for. But honestly, maybe I'll do an arc tower build instead. And I can go for lightning surge and spell damage. But no, that's just not viable for Ascension 20. It is for high waves on normal mode, but it just doesn't stack quickly enough. Wow, this is perfect. This is perfect. 2 legendaries. And I can banish them because they're shitty Arc Tower stuff that I don't care about. A legendary runic fire aura is super nasty this early. I just really need to rush for a second runestone tower. So we'll get that. Okay, so next round I'll be able to afford one. That's fantastic. And for now, we will go for range. Okay, so we need Path of Bounty. So I'm gonna banish... Ooh, Path of Unity is good for later. Haste, I'm never gonna pick. Uh-oh. Oh, thank God. Path of Bounty. Okay, let's get our runestone tower in here. So let's explore really quickly and see what we can end up with in terms of map positioning. Nothing special at all. So this is definitely going to be where I set up shop, because it's got a 4, 3 threes all in a close radius with a little bit of a divot here, and it's close to the end or map here. And then I'll be able to put Raven Towers here, and this might loop back, so the Raven Towers could be really strong. Also, the Runic Fire Aura will be hopefully in range of me putting Raven Towers here, so they'll get that fire rate buff. Not only that, but this will be a decent spot for a Frost Tower, and so will here. And then I could probably throw on like a Shadow Tower here so that they have that weakness debuff the whole time they're going through the gauntlet. So then I am going to have to move this Runestone Tower. But it will be worth it, absolutely. And then I want the Runestone Tower to be on this 4 here. And this 4 here, actually. And hopefully that's enough to survive the wave. I mean, I have 3 general collectors and even more wood coming in. So this is a really strong position to be in. Yeah, I'll be able to build another Runestone Tower next round. Runic Fire Aura should be coming in nicely. Okay, so a little bit of struggle here. Not bad though, not bad at all. Wow. Cheaper trading ships and extra wood. And really good single target damage spell. I would prefer Devastation or a common banner. Or even Ice Strike. So I am gonna reroll. I might regret this, but we'll see. Uh-oh. Okay, hey, Shadow Rain is really good. And 40 gold and 100 wood is strong. Alongside Ice Strike, I think we gotta go for my boy Siegfried here. Okay, so that's gonna enable us to get a sacrifice. And I'm praying to the Lord Jesus. Or not the Lord Jesus, Lord Nando and Basti, the 2 devs of this game, that they give me the Royal Crown of Prudence so that I can get the University and the Guild Hall on this turn. Please, dear Jesus. Damn it.
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
That's okay. Ruler's Crest is good. If your Ruler's Crest is ass if you get it later on, but I still have a lot of rerolls and banishes, so Ruler's Crest is worth it to me. Hopefully I can get Fate's Eye, which is a relic which will enable me to get more rerolls for every boss. And that'll really help, especially with me trying to get Prism or other good ones. And I know I'm probably going to get yelled at for this, but I think I'm going to get the university. I'm going to die. I'm going to die if I get the university. Oh, you cannot get it this early. You really can't. But I want to so badly. Let's just try it. Let's just try it. So we'll get focus tactics. And then I'll have to get this thingamabob. Well, actually, we'll get tactics of synergy first. No, yeah. No, focus tactics, because runestone towers are bay. And now that we have elites, I think it is necessary for me to build a raven tower. And we'll put it right here. That will cover a large majority of it. And I know I said I would get a runestone tower, but let's just vibe. Let's just vibe, because I have Shadow Rain. So as long as I kill all the little dudes, this is an extra almost 2,000 damage to the elite, because the way that Shadow Rain works is it's 8 times 230, but all 8 will still spawn if there's only one enemy, and they'll all go to that one guy, which typically is just the elite. So that's, let's see, 1,600 plus 8 times 3, 2,400. That's 1,840 damage. That's pretty strong. And then I do need to get the Druid House relatively soon to ensure that when the boss comes, I am able to kill it. Because the boss comes with these 2 dudes that have a lot of health, but as long as you have 3 life during the boss wave, you can fully ignore them, because they would eat up a lot of your damage. But if you can ignore them due to having the 3 life, it really makes a difference. Let's just see what happens. I'm probably gonna die. Honestly, we might be able to pass this. Okay, nice. Nice. Oh god, what a gamble. Okay, so we are going to banish Wraith Scattering. Oh, I wanted to delete this Arc Tower before the banner choice happened. So a really important strategy is before these banner choices at the end of the round when you're safe, you delete all your towers that are not the main tower that you're using, so that your rerolls and banishes are strictly for banners relating to that tower. So that was a huge mistake that I just made. Honestly, we're just gonna banish Omnipotence, and then we're gonna reroll again and pray for a legendary. See, if this was a runestone tower, which it would have been if I had deleted that Arc Tower. We'll settle for Prism, man. Or honestly, we'll go Runic Fire Aura. No. Ah! Oh, my heart. Is this one in range of this one? Okay, it is. It is. I mean, I have a really good range set up here. We're gonna go Runic Fire Aura. If there was only one 4 spot here, and the rest were like 1s or 2s, I would get Prism. But because I have a 3, 4, 4, and then more 3s when I eventually delete those resources, Runic Fire Aura, they're going to have such strong range where it's going to be a good difference there. So let's go ahead and build... wow, so cheap. Another runestone tower. And... wait, did I even use my spells last round? I think I forgot to. Classic. And then I'll spend my wood on the guild hall. And we'll get a little guild manager on this bitch. And then what's great is I don't have any workers. So when the boss shows up, he won't kill any workers because I don't have any. Loser. And then I'll be able to buy this worker for cheap after the boss has murdered them all. And that'll be a nice little sacrifice. Okay, 75 wood. I'm getting stone next round. Next round, I'll have focus tactics. I'm pretty sure. Or finish in wave 8. So does that mean next round? Or next round? We'll see. I think it makes the most sense to buy stone while it's still cheap to make sure that I can afford this statue next round. So we're going to buy 3 things, and then I'll be able to get the statue next round. Because that's going to be a plus, what, 45 damage on my runestone towers? That's going to be huge. And so then we'll spend the rest of my wood on arrow towers. I don't really want to do that, but, I mean, you just have to for the damage. I can't decide. We'll try the frost one first. And if frost doesn't allow me to kill this guy, I'll try shadow rain next turn. Okay, not bad. And we can just use my arrow towers to get these assholes. Oh, whoops. So one thing with building and deleting is you can see some shots did 80, some did 100. The shots that hit when the turret still exists deal with the armor that these enemies have. Take 20% less damage. But if the turret doesn't exist when the bullet lands, it doesn't register the armor, and so it'll do a full 100. So if you're really trying to be sweaty, you put the tower far away and time your pauses so that the arrow hits when the dude is after you've deleted your turret. Okay, pretty good.
Research completed.
I think I'm hurting for... ooh, if I get this wheat, it's perfect. Because then when the boss pulls up, I'll be able to buy the worker. But do I need these resources now to help me survive? We're gonna play the long game. Okay, let's get our statue. Runestone. That's huge. That is so huge. And then the next wave is wave 8, and the market offer happens. So you absolutely want to get Trader's Gift to get that free relic. It could make a big difference early on. And then due to having Runic Fire Aura, just, yep, all that you want to do, man, is more range on your runestone towers. I want to see if I am able to survive this round. without building any turrets, and if I am, I will buy the stonemason outpost. We'll see how this goes. So keeping in mind that the boss is gonna pull up, I think we're not gonna buy the stonemason, and instead we're gonna buy the druid hut to set me up to eat the damage of those two assholes, and then the rest will be arrow towers. And then I think, honestly, Ice Strike might be the play here. Oh, motherfucker, it was totally Shadow Ring. Nothing cracks me up more when I say something and I am immediately proven wrong. Ah, this fucker with his 700 HP. Fuck you, dude. Yeah, vibes. Oh my god. Distant Wing is god tier for this Runestone Tower strat that I'm going for. Absolutely insane. Look at the runic fire aura on these dudes. When I eventually transition over to Prism as well, that's gonna be wild. Okay, so now I need to make the most of runic fire aura, and instead of building more runestone towers, I just need to diversify, because on Ascension 20, you really can't afford to invest solely in one turret. Tower inflation is just too much. Yeah, so we're gonna go Frost Tower. And a bunch more arrow towers. And I'm gonna try to put them... Oh, I'm nervous. My single target damage is not at all where I would like it to be. I'm honestly I'm not feeling confident at all. Yo, but maybe I should. Oh my god. Uh-oh. Damn it. Okay, so hear me out, hear me out. We transition from what I was going for with my Runestone Tower build, and we transition into an Arrow Tower, Shadow Tower build. Because the multiplicative bonuses that you can get from Arrow Towers and Shadow Towers could go crazy. But that is going to take quite a while for me to get there. let's do it. I do want to try to reroll for Path of Bounty. But at the same time, I mean, I already have Ruler's Crest. So doubling up on uncommon might work out, especially because I think I'm out of rerolls. Am I? Yeah, I think I am. So we're gonna do it. Oh. I don't know how I feel about that at all. And yeah, we need another Raven Tower for this boss. Absolutely. So, or honestly, let's just see what happens. No, not my worker. So you see these two assholes, the Armored Guard and an old warhorse. Wait, you're not a fucking warhorse? What? Why did they do that? Dude, this game is literally unplayable. This game is unplayable. 1 out of 10. This isn't a horse. Ooh. Yeah, so these guys, I mean, that's 3,000. That's almost 7,000 HP that you can ignore if you have 3 life. So I'm actually going to swap my Raven Tower to shoot least health in the hopes that he targets not... Yeah, perfect. He targeted that dude. So now exactly what I talked about, guys. These 7k worth of damage, you don't even have to worry about, right? So that is one of the most crucial things, is if you're playing with a lose 1 life per wave starting perk, you have to get the Druid House. But if you're not, make sure that you don't take any damage until wave 10. Okay, we could get Artifact of Determination from these. Yeah, so I'm going to delete my Arc Tower and my Frost Tower. And then we're going to sacrifice. The reason I'm deleting those before I sacrifice is I could get this dude, Sigil of Sovereignty, which grants the choice of a legendary banner. And I don't want those support towers to be in the pool for my banners, if that's one that I get. Okay, Artifact of Determination. I don't have any major upgrades that I plan on getting, so this is absolutely an amazing relic to get early on. I don't want to build any buildings because I could get the Crown of Prudence from a relic, but I do want to make sure I've bought resource steals, because if I get resources from one of these legendary chests, because it's a legendary chest, this 20% does make a very big difference. I'll take Prism. Yeah, Prism's not bad, because now I can transfer into this asshole. And let's open this bad boy up. Okay, so this is perfect. I haven't selected my research yet, so Ancient Knowledge is fantastic. Because now it'll allow us to rush for basic training, which will really help you out on the higher ascensions. because getting more penetration is vital. Because remember, if you look at Ascension, fucking, I don't know, what is that, 14? All enemies gain plus 20 armor. It does have a large effect. And so because I got a legendary prism, where normally I would split my shit up more, boosting all 3 of my runestone towers damage through runic fire aura and prism, at that point I feel as though it is worth it to invest in 1 more runestone tower. And then we'll rebuild our frost tower, which unfortunately there's no longer a good spot for. So I think due to prism being the vibe, I am just gonna put it right here. Oh, but then I'll have to increase its range once. Ah, that's ass. Ooh, that's a tricky one. I think I will build a Raven Tower instead. I think we'll be okay with that. And then I'm not gonna build Arc or Volcano in the hopes that I can survive with just these 3. And I'll spend my wood on these trading ships. Let's just see if I can survive the round after maxing out my trading ships. It's unlikely, in my opinion, but I do feel as though it's worth a shot. And then I do need to make sure I get workers to be able to sacrifice. So I am going to build the mill and get Wonder Seed next turn, so that it'll, over the course of the next 3 waves, give me enough wheat to hire a worker right at wave 15 when I can sacrifice. Okay, let's see how this goes. Ah, fuck, I had these targeting the wrong person. But that's okay, let's see how this works out. Oh, nice.
Research completed.
Okay, basic training. That's gonna be huge, guys. Man, I think at this time it's worth it to turn in this 50. No. We're gonna keep vibing. But we do have a banner choice coming up, so I cannot forget to sell this Frost Tower before the end of the round. And normally wave 12 is a huge stress test. So if I'm able to survive this without boosting my economy at all, that is going to be a very strong indicator that I could buy Ancient Bargains and maybe get another really good relic or something. Okay, so we'll hit him with Shadow Rain once he's part of the front 8, so that he takes more damage. And yeah, way too many got through. So absolutely. Going to invest in some more arrow towers and a shadow tower. Oh, wait, I wanted to buy Wonder Seed. Well, if I get it next round, I'll still be right on time. So we'll get it next round. And then I'll save this wood to buy... Actually, let me take these 2 towers back, and I'll build the workshop before the start of the round. And that way they're Just a little bit cheaper. And then next round, maybe I can afford to get a stonemason or something. Ah, fuck. Okay, no, those were fixed. Okay, definitely handleable, I think. So I'll let... No, I will murder these guys. Ooh. So let's sell off all my arrow towers. Oh, my heart. Ah, so then these two assholes can get through. Ah, that's a lot. Ow. No, that's too many to do that bullshit for. We'll have to figure out something else. This could be the death of me. I don't know. Well, we'll turn in the guild hall. We have to. Okay, and let's see what I can make happen with this. Another Raven Tower, absolutely. Chris Pennigager over on YouTube saying the Arc Tower is OP. It is in normal mode, I would say. But in the higher ascensions, my experience has been that it's good, but it suffers due to the wave 25 boss. And I think I'm just gonna buy more stone and build one more of these towers so that we get a nice runic fire aura on these assholes. And then I do want to try to get a shadow tower. So we'll put this bad boy down. And I think it's important that it's in a pretty good spot. So I will get rid of this twofer and put it on the twofer. Or should I put it here? No, I think the twofer makes the most sense. Welcome in, Chris. I hope you're doing well today. We got a first-time chatter in the house, guys.
It's cool.
Welcome in. What else could I spend this gold on to try to survive the round? I mean, I guess I could get some arc towers. You're not wrong. With all the wood that I have. Honestly, let's do it, bro. Yeah, and I mean, there is... Oh, but this is a banner choice round. Fuck. Let's see how that goes. Okay, much better. Okay, so before the round ends, I want to sell the Arc Towers and the Frost Tower so that the only towers in the banner pool... Or honestly, I'm kind of committed to these runestone towers, so fuck it. Oh my god, even more Runic Fire Aura. I mean, at this point, with me getting a larger fire rate with Artifact of Determination and having 3 of these guys, their fire rate is so boosted to where I think Focus Rune might be the play just to get a little bit of extra damage. No, let's commit, dude. Let's commit to it. Runic Fire Aura, baby. Okay, so I need to get this Wonder Seed so that I can sacrifice. That's a non-negotiable here. And yeah, we need this Shadow Tower back. Absolutely. And yep, the Frost Tower. I think I could try to go for another stonemason. Oh, should I try to go for 2 more stonemasons? Shit. No way do I survive this. No way. If I do, though... Oh, please! How many is that? 4? I think I can do some bullshit. No, target the least health, motherfucker. That's only 2, right? Yep, I'll eat that damage. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Watch the magic. Oh, whoops. Unnecessary. Okay. Not bad. Tower construction costs. Runestone tower fire rate. Fuck. I would much prefer damage because their fire rate is already so boosted. If you think about the law of diminishing returns, it's really not good. Oh, that sucks, man. And I'm not going to be building anywhere else on the map. This is really bad RNG. Honestly, I'm just going to have to go for rare banner chance. I've never really picked that before, but the fire rate just isn't worth it, man. And then I do really like Shadow Rain. I just need to remember which one is the thingamabob to where it applies Signs of Death. How do I get this one? Deals 1800 damage to the most forward 5 enemies. Okay. So I think it's Eternal Darkness then. Ooh, loaded dice. Hello. So, loaded dice. I can get doppelgangers, which is great because I don't have any workers. Is it worth it to get loaded dice? Oh. Because that would ensure that I get Runic Fire Aura maxed out to 50. But it is going to cost me some gold. Oh, I think it's going to be worth it. I think it's going to be worth it. Okay. Fuck, dude. See, it seems like single target damage, honestly, isn't really my problem right now. It's just like hordes of enemies. So Chris, am I going for wave 60? Absolutely not, is what Chris is asking on YouTube. So this is Ascension 20. I don't know if you know that. So there's all of these debuffs here. Honestly, my goal is to just beat my current record, which is wave 36. I don't know if I'm going to get there or not. It really depends on how the RNG goes in the next couple rounds. We'll see. Yeah. With all these debuffs, no way. I think #1 in the world is like 44 right now or something. Actually, let's just go look. I'm curious. Yeah, 44. I know I'm not. I know that that's not going to be what I get to. Very, very unlikely. I mean, I don't want to say I'm not, but yeah. I don't think I've gotten that good of a start. And I'm not really going for... yeah, my build's not that good. And my positioning isn't that good. My map isn't that good. This is absolutely in no way a really good run. I don't want to just give up and call it, but it absolutely is not a #1 in the world run. No way. Yeah, I think another Frost Tower could be good. And I'll just pray to the gods that I'm able to survive another round. I could get the Quarry upgrade. Let's try that. So yeah, I'll kill all the weak dudes. And then eat the damage on that larger health dude. Oh damn, I had an extra wood tower this whole time. Oh, I wasted a lot of wood there. Dasher, how we feeling today? Honestly, I'm gonna retry this round. Welcome in, my boy. We're doing a little old school, just a little Nordhold. Yeah, I'm sorry I talked about playing Peak today and then changed my mind. I really appreciate you being so understanding. So since these aren't permanent thingamabobs, I will put them on better tower spots. And then I do need to get... Oh, I did get the Wheaties. So what do I want to spend this gold on? What the fuck? Oh, I was gonna get the quarry upgrade. Right. Shit. Oh, wear some sunglasses. Dude, I gotta bring out cool guy. What's up, bro? My name's Cool Guy. Rah! Alright. I can't see shit in this. Dude, I don't know where the green one is right now, so I'm just gonna have to wear this orange one. And I hope you can understand. Okay, let's see what the vibe is here. Motherfucker. Whatever. Okay, way better. Way better. Alright, so yeah, let's get the quarry, get rock steady. That'll help my stone income a good amount. And I should be able to handle this elite. Oh god, will I? Whew. Nice, a free common banner. I think faster research.
Research completed.
I can't be mad at that because it's gonna give me basic training so much sooner. To where now I think it's gonna be worth it to take this gold so that I can invest in better fire rate. And then what I'll do is build the workshop and get advanced towers. And then my priority now is going to be maxing out penetration on every tower that I can. Because that 20% armor is on every single enemy, and that doesn't include enemies that have even more armor than that, right? Okay, yeah, I feel like we're at a pretty good stopping point for now. So YouTube, I'll be live again in about 10 or 15 minutes with another video continuing this run. Thank you so much for watching, and hey, if you're still here, I love you guys, and I'll see you on the next one.